All right, the very first thing I want to talk about is Squid Game, because Squid Game is just dominating right now. 68 million views in its first 3 days. This broke the record for Netflix completely. It's like the biggest record ever for them too, over 92 countries, the biggest opening ever, most watched series of all time on Netflix. So everybody's going nuts about this. Of course, this is the second to last season. Season 3 will be the end. Yeah, Queen, let's make that happen. I'm down. So I'll tell you what, SAG president first, then we'll go on to United States eventually. Queen, will make that happen. We'll make that happen. But this is amazing competition series. If you haven't watched yet, please check it out. I love the second season so far. I haven't finished the first. I finished the first season. I haven't finished the second season yet, and I can't wait to see where they go for the third and final season after all this. And season 2, I'm excited. So if you're watching it, please let me know. It's awesome. It's awesome. They're spending so much time on this and so much money. That needs to be great. It's doing great for them. And no, there's also over at Disney. They spent a lot of money over there in Andor. And Andor production costs are like soaring through the roof. Hey, Inframan, you gotta check it out. Inframan, you gotta check it out. It's over there on Netflix. It's a lot of fun. It's dubbed. There's a dubbed version and there's a subtitled version, whatever you'd like, but it's amazing. It's so amazing. There's so much more Squid Game coming too. And there's more Andor coming as well. But the production costs have come forward while I've been off. And honestly, you know what's been happening? Right now, a new report costs that they spent $290.9 million on this new season. $290 million on a season of television. That is freaking nuts to me. That's more than they spent on The Rise of Skywalker for Star Wars. More than The Rise of Skywalker. And now they're actually projecting that between season 1 and season 2 of Andor, they're going to end up spending about $645 million on 2 seasons of a television series. Star Wars, what the fuck are you doing? I mean, that's a lot of money. Kathleen Kennedy, that's all I'm saying. I'll meet you someday when I'm SAG president. We'll talk about this shit. We will lock this shit down, get that production cost down. Skeleton Crew's doing much better, and I love Skeleton Crew. Please watch Skeleton Crew. Everybody out there, please. Jude Law is awesome in this. The kids are fantastic. I didn't really care for Andor season 1. It was okay. I still think what they're doing with Skeleton Crew is so much better. That's a lot of cheddar to be spending on 2 seasons of a series. $645 million? WTF, mate. That's all I can say. Please give me that money instead. Make Cruise Control so much better. And I don't know. I just think that honestly, that's a lot to spend. And you know what? But they're still getting jobs. People are still doing Star Wars. And apparently people are going to start casting Armie Hammer again. Armie Hammer, everybody. Oh, GR's favorite is back in the news. Armie Hammer. And Armie Hammer is saying he's turning down jobs now. He says, I am turning down jobs, and my dance card is getting pretty full. And he said, he's going nuts. He's on this podcast, Your Mom's House. That's a great podcast, by the way. If you haven't listened to My Mom's House, Your Mom's House. It's a lot of fun. It really is. There's comedians. It's hilarious. They have great jokes. Love it so much. But he said that he turned on his first job right now. He turned on his first job, and he said he's never felt better. He's so excited. And he said that actually now he's doing this movie called The Western Frontier coming up pretty soon. That is along with Thomas Jane and William H. Macy, great cast. But now he's turning jobs down. He said that Hollywood's turned the page on him. Turned the page after his cannibalism accusations and his being canceled. And he's saying he wants to eat women up, all that stuff. We've talked about before. He wants to eat the women up. He's apparently munching son of a bitch. I don't know. But that's his personal life. And so he's saying that Hollywood's coming back. He ditched his agent. And now he's going for his lawyer's actually booking all of his stuff now. The Acolyte is there's not another season of the Acolyte. No, there's 9 for man. That's not happening. But he said that Hollywood was actually saying that, man, that guy got fucked. And he said that's really encouraging, and he's going to come back in a big way now. Armie Hammer, just please no Lone Ranger season 2. Please no that, or movie 2. I don't want to see that. You know what really got fucked in my book, though? It's not Armie Hammer. It is Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield got fucked. Honestly, guys, he's the best Spider-Man out there. I don't care. I love you, Tom Holland, but Andrew Garfield is better. He proved his acting chops in No Way Home more than all of you. Everybody's great in that movie. Not gonna lie. Toby's okay. But I'm going to say Andrew Garfield is fucking amazing Spider-Man. He is the amazing Spider-Man for a reason. And recently they're asking him about the new Spider-Man 4. And he's saying, guys, no one's going to believe me, but I am not in Spider-Man 4. I am not in Spider-Man 4. And do we believe you? We don't believe you. We don't fucking believe you. You're probably going to be in Spider-Man 4. Jordan knows. We don't believe him at all, right, Jordan? Honestly, he says one thing, and we don't believe him anymore. After you lied so much for No Way Home, no way, right, Jordan?
No way. He lied so fucking much. I said that as soon as I seen this news, I'm like, you're a fucking liar.
You're a liar. You're a freaking liar. Yeah. And okay. If you see Jonathan's face right now, Jonathan's like, what the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? Well, he lied about No Way Home, saying he wasn't going to be in there multiple times. And then it was like a big surprise and he was there. And he lied pretty well. Very, very cheeky son of a bitch right there. Yeah. But
good.
It was good. It was good. GR, we can't see the thirsty daddy.
He was best friends with other people in Hollywood. He told his best friends he wasn't in the movie, and he was. So
and he was.
Why?
Don't believe him. Why? Because it's that Marvel money. They freaking sign your life away and say you say we're going to chop off the tip of your penis.
Clause or whatever you call it. They can't talk.
But there's a difference between saying I can't talk about it and saying no, I'm not in it.
No, Marvel makes you sign something that says you got to lie your ass off.
Really?
Yeah. They do that all the time. Happens to everybody. Even on like look at Skeleton Crew right now with Jude Law. He's like, I didn't tell anybody, my wife, my kids, nothing, because I just couldn't do it because that's Disney for you. That's Disney. They lock you down.
We're gonna talk about it tonight, but I guarantee you we have a Batman cast, judging by that silhouette in the cartoon.
We probably do, Jordan. We probably do.
And I know who it is.
Oh, Jordan, getting cocky, getting sassy. Here we go. We'll find out.
Jordan.
Bring it, Jordan. Bring it, Jordan. And I also say, bring more Daredevil to the MCU. And there's this rumor going around that he's going to actually be in the new Avengers movie. And people online are being like, oh, this is totally real. You know what? Inframan, you're right. He didn't get his ending. He didn't get his fitting ending. He deserves Spider-Man 3. And he needs to be in more movies. But when it comes to this, what happened here was very interesting. And that's that Charlie Cox went into this, we went to this place called D-Front. It's a health and fitness center, a gym. He was working out and training in Australia. They put a little tweet out there talking about, oh, we got Charlie Cox here. It's so awesome and awesome to have Charlie Cox, his wife, Sam Cox, over here. And we're having a great time. And Charlie is currently training for his new role in the up-and-coming Marvel's Avengers movies. And he'll play Daredevil again. And then they changed it afterwards to being like, he's doing a new movie soon. So, I mean, did they spoil it? Is that real? Because I can't find that post anywhere, but I saw people everyone saying that it was out there. You can't say that shit out loud. Again, I think somebody else is getting fired for this. That probably get fired, but I mean, they might go after that health and fitness center. You gotta watch out for Mickey Mouse. Huh? He'll fly in and freaking rip your ass down, and that's what's gonna happen. Watch out for Mickey. He's got that Millennium Falcon. The mouse with all the fucking force. The mouse don't play. GR knows that mouse don't play. The mouse came after GR like 10 years ago, and GR had to snipe him away, and you know what? Mickey got away with the flesh wound, but he was fine, and now GR has to turn his back and watch his back every day, right, GR?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the mouse don't play.
That's a big glove. It can slap the fuck out of you. That's all I'm saying. You got to watch out for Mickey Mouse.
Brian, it was only a warning shot.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm saying. GR don't play, Mickey don't play. They're at mutual grounds now, and I'm happy for them both. Honestly, a round plus for GR and Mickey's relationship moving forward in 2025. And GR is also trying to take on the Pooniverse for Mickey too. Because Mickey's pissed off. And fans might be pissed off too because He-Man, there's new rumors about the new He-Man, the Masters of the Universe movie.
Oh, He-Man.
He-Man, Skeletor is coming for you one more time in the words of Jared Leto. Because Jared Leto's Skeletor, we talked about that a couple weeks ago. I'll drink, GR. Yeah, Daredevil in the Avengers. Appreciate that, GR. Round of applause for Thirsty Daddy. He-Man, though. The Masters of the Universe. Yeah, GR, get it. It's Friday.
Dude,
it's
the way you
Friday.
put He-Man in the comment, I had no idea what you were talking about at first until I clicked on. You didn't hyphenate. It was Hemen.
Hey man, it's Hemen here too.
Say that too, man.
No,
Hyman's
fucking different, Jordan.
I was wondering.
Hyman is not in the show.
He's awesome. He's awesome.
Oh my.
Hymens are not in the show. I will tell you this though. He-Man, Masters of the Universe over at Amazon coming out in 2026. Coming out in 2020. I'm getting through breaking news today. 2026, He-Man is coming, all right? And he's coming hard to a TV screen near you. And I'm excited to see if this is going to be good because there's a whole rumor going around here. Daniel Reitman, we know this guy. We've talked about him multiple times here. He's saying that in the new He-Man, the Masters of the Universe movie, He-Man's going to be a normal guy. He's going to be a normal guy. And he's going to be working at a comic book store and working a normal dead-end job, and He-Man is only comic books. There's no Eternia. This is just like a normal thing that he finds out later on that he was actually He-Man sent to the planet, lived a normal life here, and he's got to get that master sword to become the master of the universe. But there's a whole little thing about he's gonna be a weakling, kind of, just doing his normal thing. He has no idea. He believes that He-Man is a lie. It's a joke. It's a comic. Well, I guess a comic book. something that's actually based off reality, then Skeletor comes for him, and they have to track him down. They come try to track him down 2 decades later. So now he's a young guy working at a freaking comic book store. He's like that. He's Sean Sullivan right now, working at a comic book store, having a great time, and trying to get this powerful, Eternia going for it. This sounds interesting to me, but I'm also like, just do it. This new guy, this Nicholas Galizzadina, this guy who was going to be He-Man, I don't know, man. He's super skinny already. People are complaining about that. I think he can get jacked up and get yoked and get those Marvel steroids, or I should say Amazon, those Bezo bucks going in there into his veins and jacking him up with that freaking rocket penis and muscle enhancers. He's going to have that going on to have the power, get that gray skull and take that down. GR's excited about it. And coming out June 5th, we'll have to wait to find out if that's real, if that's not real. Zombo's thinking the same thing I'm thinking. But I know somebody that's super excited, and that's Jordan with Batman, because Batman has officially come to the DCU for the very first time. Round of applause for Batman. He's looking swole. He's like straight out the 90s. He's got those 90s roids, Jordan.
He's got the animated series vibe going.
He does. You got to watch it for those 90s roids. They'll get you. They'll get you bigger than anything else.
They were really good.
Ask Hulk Hogan. Ask the Hulkster himself. They were great back then. But there's a lot of news.
There's one guy with a body like that, and I'm going to mention it in my hot takes.
All right, we'll get
guy with a body like that.
And if Jordan knows anything, he knows about guys with the best bodies. That's Jordan's advice for everybody out there. He's the guy that's going to rock that bod.
That's TMI.
Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back. It's a new year. It's a new day. But there's a lot of news for the DCU. There's a dynamic duo coming out. We haven't mentioned that before. CGI muscles. Could be Queen. But we have the dynamic duo coming June 30th, 2028 with Todd Reeves and with Jason Todd and Dick Grayson. I don't know where I got Reeves from. Coming together to be a combination animated film. And of course, James Gunn confirmed that. Not much news about that. We also know that Batman 2 has been pushed for a year to 2027. And James Gunn came forward and said, hey, it's normal. Like, you look at the movies, the sequels, to be fair, it was a 5-year gap between sequels for Guardians of the Galaxy. And he said 7 years between Alien and Alien 1s. And he was just trying to make excuses for what this big gap is. He said Incredibles was 14 years. I'm like, Incredibles is a totally different thing. We're talking about the Batman and the Batman 2 live action. We're waiting for Pattinson to get back his ass in that Batmobile and hopefully not have sex on it this time when they're on set. Hopefully not. We'll find out soon about that.
Brian,
yes.
Did you hear that when the Batman 2 comes out, okay?
Yeah.
Pattinson is going to be as old as when Affleck got casted in BVS.
Seriously?
Yeah, I just read that.
That's well, I mean, maybe you'll be
supposedly wanted to cast a younger Batman.
Well, you know what? I think they're going to keep Pattinson at this point. I think they will, because Robert Pattinson's like in, and the Penguin's doing well, and that's going great. And I think, things get pushed. That script's not done yet, Jordan. They should cancel the Batman, Zombo says. Oh, cancel the Batman. I don't think that's going to happen. There's rumors they're going to cancel it. People are saying, they're pushing. That's a bad news. It's going to be canceled. I don't know if I believe that. Yeah. Did really well, man.
I think they're going with the Court of Owls story. They're going to keep that out of the DCU. That'll be an Elseworld story, so I'm looking forward to it.
Dude, but just so I'm caught up here, you're talking about a cartoon, right?
That's a live action stuff. But then one more thing is in the Creature Commandos, we saw the first version of Batman. And Jonathan, the thing is, what James Gunn said is if the characters in the animated series, it's also going to be the same actor playing that in the live action version. And so
got it.
This is Mr. Blank. You're talking about Mr. Blank, right?
Yeah, I don't know why you hate James Gunn so much, GR. What's going on with your hate for Gunn, huh?
Yeah, he's never had a bad movie.
Well, I still haven't seen any good numbers yet. He's talked great game.
Oh,
but talk
shit.
is cheap.
Talk is cheap.
Gio's like, James Gunn. What has he done?
Yeah, what has he done? Just Guardians, just Peacemaker, just Suicide Squad.
You know.
Poser. That guy's a poser.
Was that DC?
Which one?
No.
Suicide Squad was.
Yeah, Suicide Squad,
Peacemaker was too.
Yeah. You gotta watch Peacemaker. You gotta watch Peacemaker.
Well,
you might like Peacemaker.
I know what it's like.
There you go. Jordan loved it from that opening frame. I gotta tell you, I loved it too. It's so good. It's so good. Do you want to taste it? You know, it's so good. It's so good. But Jonathan, again, here we go. So the Batman showed up like this in the animated series of Creature Commandos. He didn't talk. And James Gunn literally said in his interview, like, I didn't want to show too much because he didn't want to give too much away, but he wanted to say that Batman is in this universe. We're not doing any backstory. We're going to dive right in as if Batman's been solving crimes for a long time. So Batman is coming. And this is our first glimpse of him. It doesn't really tell us much, but it's happening. And I think it's great to have this.
I'm so tired of all these origin story iterations. Like, we get it. We know what happened.
I'll tell you right now. I know James Gunn wasn't ready to like show the suit, but you can't show something like that and say Pattinson's your Batman.
Well, that's a good question. That's a good point, Jordan. Look at this. That doesn't look like a Pattinson right there.
That Batman is a little bit thick.
He's a very thick man. And that's that's oh, Jordan's out there at that one.
It's either too many droids or too many pizzas.
Yeah, that's right. I'm saying, Dave, does that affect you that much, Dave? I guess Dave didn't like that. Anyways, the Batman is coming. Maybe Dave will be there. Who knows? But I will tell you, on top of that, a cool show also through Warner Brothers, if you haven't seen yet, is The Shining Veil. I didn't see this on Starz, but it's just actually launched over on Max. A year after it was canceled on Starz, there's 2 seasons right now. And honestly, Greg Kinnear, Silent Sleeper, Courtney Cox, this show is great. It's like a horror kind of comedy type deal where his family, as they move into this like haunted kind of house where just murders have gone down and they're being haunted. It's actually a lot of fun. It's on Max. There's 2 seasons there. If you haven't seen it, check it out. And they're like possessed by a demon too. And, and GR hates demons too. He thinks that Meghan Markle's a demon. Meghan Markle's also back in the news.
Meghan Markle is a demon.
See, that's what I'm saying. But GR's like, she's a demon baby to GR.
Brian, the woman rhymes with this.
Hold on. The people have to see what you're doing here, GR. Hold on one second. What's she rhyme with? Okay.
Scratch?
Close.
That's for your interpretation right now, everybody out there. But Meghan Markle is back in the news.
She rhymes with the girl from what was that movie we started with about the Oz shit? She was the bad
I see
witch.
where you're going, but that is a long trip, my friend.
Look, I was trying not to say she was a bitch, okay? I was trying to be
Welcome
nice.
back, Jordan. Welcome back.
I missed something. I missed
We're talking about Meghan Markle. We're talking about Meghan Markle. And now she's back on Instagram, everybody. Back on Instagram for a 7-year hiatus because all the trolls were coming after her. But she's back now. She put a little thing said 2025 written in the sand. And she's excited because her new show is coming out. That's what it is. GR's Duchess of Sussex is coming back. And and her new show coming out. And she had a new handle at Meghan now. She was talking about what's happening. It's
the sluttish.
It's called with love, GR. It's called with love. That's what it's called. The Meghan Markle story with love. 30-minute episodes. Yeah, 30-minute episodes launching January 15th. This was initially going to be called the Joys of Cooking and Gardening. That's what it was supposed to be called before. She's cooking and gardening with her best friends, having a great time. But it's going to air now, and then we'll see what happens. She's also back in news because she's doing her thing besides Harry now. So will this work out for him? We'll have to find out. And it's on Netflix. No. And Netflix, what you?
Greenlight everything.
No. Yeah. Hey, let me put it this way. It's going to be another Netflix flop.
Oh, gee. It could be good. It could be good.
We're going to watch
she's in it.
I'm not going to lie. People are going to watch it.
I'm going to
watch it. There you go. People are going to watch it. And people are going to watch the Mike Tyson documentary over there on Netflix, I think, as well. Because Tyson is back in the news. And this is a whole thing. They were talking about trying to do a documentary about him. And they're going to go from when he first started off through all of his time, his prison stuff, all of his time with legal and coming back and eventually finding his He's back in the big stage right now, fighting Paul. So we're covering the whole basis right now on Netflix. And again, they had that fight on Netflix, so I think that alone, too, probably incentivized this as well. He's still the baddest man on the planet, if you ask me. And I love Tyson, so you can do it right now. And I hope they do it right. Hope they do it fucking right, and I hope they do it justice. And I hope he fucking kicks ass, right, Jordan? Hope it kicks ass. And I hope I see more Elf. But Elf did pop up recently. Did you see Elf, everybody? Because Elf show up at the LA Kings game, smoking a cigarette and having a beer. Having a beer. And he was saying it was a tough Christmas this year. It was a tough Christmas for Buddy the Elf. And what's your favorite color? Apparently it's cannabis and brewskis. So he's having a great time. Maybe it's tobacco. Who knows what he's actually smoking right there. But good for Buddy the Elf. He's getting out. He's had a hard season. It looks like a
cigarette to me.
Yeah.
It could be. We don't know what he's puffing on today, but we'll find out hopefully tomorrow. But a lot of breaking news, everybody.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pep Star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.